Hi children, welcome to Eclectic Learning. So this is grade 8 chapter 5 of workbook playlist. So if you haven't watched my previous videos, there are separate playlists from grade 6 onwards for the textbook and the workbooks up to all levels. And if you haven't watched the relevant textbook video for chapter 5 grade 8, please first watch that, because in this video I will be not discussing all the technical knowledge or the theories, because there's a separate video for the textbook chapter. So after you refer that one, please try these workbook activities yourself and then come back and watch this, because don't just copy the answers directly from the video, because it's not going to do anything for you, right? Okay, so grade 8 chapter 5, physical computing. So in activity 5.1, they have given three circuits. Actually, I have filled this up with the outputs. So if you refer the book, these things won't be there. So only you will have the inputs, right? So here we can see AND gate and NOT gate. So they have given the inputs like 0 and 1. So hope you know, in the AND gate, both inputs should be 1. Then only your output will become 1. Right, so that is the basic thing you should know. So here, as one is 1 0 and a 1, so because one input is 0, here the output will become 0. And in the NOT gate, you should know always it will negate the input. So input is 0 here, so input will become 1 in this case, right? So this is the final output. So here there is a NOT gate, AND gate, and again a NOT gate. So in the AND gate, initially they give 0 as the input. So 0 is given, so this will negate the input, so output will become 1. So here one input is 1 and there is another input, it is also 1. So this is an AND gate, both inputs are 1, so output will become 1. Again there is a NOT gate, so this will negate the input, so 1 will become 0. In the next picture, or the next circuit, we have AND gate, NOT gates, and OR gate, right? So in the first case, we have 1 and 0 as the inputs. So there definitely this output will become 0, because in the AND gate, both inputs should be 1. Then only you will get output of a 1. And here we have given the 1 as the input for a NOT gate. So this will negate the input, and give the output. So this will become 0, 0, and 0. So in the OR gate, we know if at least one input is 1, then you will get output as 1, right? So here both inputs are zeros, so your output will become 0, right? And here this is a NOT gate, so it will negate the input, so 0 will become 1 here, right? So this is very clear thing. So try this like the same way what I have done, so you won't do any mistakes. Then they have given you about some software. Identify the functions of logic gates using a software. Right? So this software is actually Logic. So hope you have downloaded and already installed in your machine. So I will show how it looks like. How multimedia logic will look like. And here we have the menu bar, right? And here we have the toolbar, right? So okay, and if you don't have the toggle palette, you can get it from here, right? So this is the toggle palette and this is the window, right? And in the toggle palette, you can see different kind of tools, like this is the selector and this is the wire, right? This is the node, and we have AND gate, we have OR gate, right? And we have NOT gate here, right? And we have, this is the switch and this is the buzzer, right? And we can include text here. This is the LED bulb, right? If you want to show. So those kind of different kind of tools we can see in the toggle palette, right? So yeah. Then in the workbook, they are telling the way to use Logic software, and they have given you some steps to follow, right? For example, to get a LED bulb and add a switch, and then you add a wire, and by running this, and you can switch by toggling the switch on and off, you can see how the bulb will light or not, right? So we'll do this and see. We'll take the LED bulb here, and then we'll take the switch, right? And then we have to take the wire and connect these two. This with the wire. Then we are going to run this, right? And then now, can you see now switch is off? So the bulb is not lighting. And if I switch on, just click on the switch, then it will toggle to the switch on mode. So you can see the LEDs now uh, lights. And if I switch off, again no light, switch on, there is the light. So very easy thing to try this, right? Okay, then they are explaining about the NOT gate. So here can you see they have included a NOT gate in between the switch and the LED bulb. And if the input is 1 here, now it will do the opposite way. If the switch is on, then electricity is supplied, but problem is there's a NOT gate, so the LED bulb will not light up. And if you switch off, that means no electricity, but still with the NOT gate, this will light up, right? So that is what basically they have done. And let me show you how it works. Stop this, and we'll remove this wire, right? And I will add the NOT gate here. So if I want to move these things, you have to go with this arrow, select. I will make this bit aligned with the selected, and yeah. Yeah, I will make it aligned like this. Yeah. Okay, so we'll run it and see. So now switch is off, but you can see the light is, the bulb is light up. And if I switch on, this will go off, right? So hope you understand. 1, if the input is 1, output is 0. If the input is 0, output will become 1. So based on that knowledge, you have to fill this table. This is the activity 5.2. So if input is 1, your output will become 0. If your input is 0, your output will become 1. So like that, you have to fill this table. This is a truth table. Then comes the AND gate, right? So in the AND gate, we have two inputs, right? So A and B, and this is how it will looks like. And hope you know, in the AND gate, if both inputs are 1, only the output is 1. So in this case, both inputs are 0, so we cannot see any light here. And in this scenario, only A is having 1 as the input, still no light. And if the only B is having the input as 1, so still no light. And in this case, both inputs are 1 and the bulb is also having the light, right? So based on this knowledge, we have to uh, do the circuit and the truth table. Let's see. Yes, I will add actually two switches now because we have two inputs, and then we'll have the AND gate here, right? So we'll arrange this bit aligned and nice way. Okay, then I'm going to add the wires. So let me do some alignments. So now we'll run it and see. So both inputs are 0, so no light. I make 1 here, input, but no light. I make this one as 1, then yes, both inputs 1, yes. But if I make this one 0, again, no light. So hope you understand. If both inputs are 1, only in the AND gate, we can see the output as 1. So here I have filled the table for you. So in all these scenarios, the output will become 0. Only if both inputs are 1, the output will become 1. Okay. Then the OR gate. So again, two inputs, you have the OR gate. And in the OR gate, hope you remember, if at least one input is 1, then your output will become 1. So in this scenario, both inputs are 0, so no light. But in this scenario, A is 1. So you have 1 as the output. And in this scenario, B is 1. So you have the output as 1. And the this scenario, both inputs are 1, so you have the output as 1, right? So we'll do this as well. So I will add the OR gate here, right? And let me arrange it like this somewhat, yeah. And then I will add the wires. So two inputs, A and B. Yes, we'll run it and see. So both inputs are 0, so no light. But if I make this as 1, yes, we have light. And I will make this again 0. Okay, I will make B as 1. Yes, we can see the light. And if I make both of these inputs 1, then still you can see the light. Right? So only scenario we don't have light is when when both inputs are 0, no light. Right? No output. That means output is 0. Right? Yeah. So activity 5.4, this is the truth table for the OR gate. So in the OR gate, only in this scenario where both inputs are 0, you have the output as 0. In all other scenarios, you will have 1 as the output. So then they're talking about different circuits. So using the um, basic logic gates, we can go for the integrated logic circuits with different. I now see here you can see two OR gates and a NOT gate like that. So this is how it will work, and they have filled the truth table for you. We'll do this and see how actually we get this output, right? Yeah, first do the circuit, right? So here we have one OR gate like this. We'll make it like this, and we'll remove this wire. Okay. Then we should have another OR gate here, and we should have another switch to give the input. Okay, let me take this down here a bit, and then we should have the LED bulb, and we should have the NOT gate as well. Okay, let me adjust these things a bit. Okay, and then I will add the wire. So one input is actually uh, the output of this OR gate. Okay. So this is how the circuit is uh, looks like. And then here, now we'll see how we are going to fill this table. First, let me explain this table for you, right? So here we have three inputs, right? So A, B, C. And if you have three inputs, you should know how many records this table will have, or how many scenarios will this circuit have. Because if it is three inputs, it's 2 to the power 3. That means there will be 8 records, right? So if you have two inputs, 2 to the power 2, that means only 4 records will be there. Right? First, you have to understand that. So in this one, we can see actually A, B, C, there are three inputs. We have three inputs, and we will have 2 to the power 3, 8 scenarios for this, right? And when you fill this thing, this one is actually common for all three input tables, right? So you can fill this as any way you want, but there's a pattern to do this, right? For example, can you see in the the first column, it's 4 zeros and 4 ones. So you can fill that like that. And then in the second column, it's 2 zeros, 2 ones, 2 zeros, 2 ones. And in the third column, it's 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, like that you have. So there's a pattern to fill this up, like within 1 or 2 minutes. You can quickly fill this up because this part is common for all three input tables. Please understand that. But the output, yes, it will be different. Let's do this and see how we obtain this one, right? So because we have logic with us, we can easily do this here as well. But in the exam, yes, you cannot do like that, because in the exam you have to think and do. Okay. So here, let me make this text as A. We'll put caps like this. Yes. And let me copy it here. Let me make it as B. And this one, let me. So this is the text I used. So you also can use this text. So then it's more clearer. Right, like this. Okay, so we'll see how it happens. Now in the first case, right? In the first, now we'll run it and see. Now can you see in the first scenario where A is 0, B is 0, C is 0, then your output is 1. So that is how in your table you got this value. Like this. Okay. Can you see in all other scenarios, this is actually having output 0. That means if the C is 1, let me make this as 1. No light, right? And then only B is 1. So let me make it 0 and make it B1. No light, still no light. Okay. And in this scenario, both B and C, 1. We'll make it no, still no light. B and C 1. So only A is 1. So let me make these as 0 and make A 1. Still no light. Then A and C. A and C, still no light. A and B. So let me make this as this. So A and B 1, but still no light. And finally, everything is 1, still no light. Right? Can you see? So this is how you fill this table with logic. If you have logic, you can do this and fill this up very easily. But in the exam, definitely you don't have logic. So you have to do this for this table and get it. Right? Okay, so let me show you if you don't have logic. Now, usually in the exam, you don't have it. You will have the circuit like this for the in the paper. So what you have to do is, okay, we'll take the first scenario. A is 0, B is 0. So definitely what will be your output here? It should be 0 because in the OR gate, we know at least one input should become 1. Then only output will become 1. So in this one, it's 0. So 0, 0. Again, what is your output here? 0 because in the OR gate, at least one should become, um, one input should become 1. Then only the output will become 1, right? And in here, this is the NOT gate. This will negate the input. So this will have 1 here. Understood? Now you can fill the table. Right? In the first case, if all input 0, you will have the output as 1. So this is how in the exam you should do because you don't have logic to switch on and switch off and do this activity. Okay. Then they have given you some circuits and is asking, okay, please do this in the uh, logic software and try to fill this up, right? So let me quickly have this particular thing done in the logic. Yeah, so we have two inputs and two NOT gates actually. Okay, and we have this should be OR gate. And we have another NOT gate. Yeah, so this is how it will looks like. So let me rearrange them in a better manner. Okay, so this is the circuit. So here can you see there are two inputs, right? So we have A and we have B. So let me name it. So this is A and this is B. Right? Two inputs are there. So as I earlier told, two inputs means 2 to the power 2. That means there will be 4 records, right? So when you have 4 records, can you so as I earlier told, there are two inputs. So there will be 2 to the power 2. That means 4 records. So similar to what I have earlier told, you have to fill this table. This table is common for all two input tables, right? So you have two columns. So two zeros, two ones, then 0, 1, 0, 1. That same pattern. Can you see that there's a pattern? Now in this one, there are um, 3 inputs. That means 2 to the power 3. That means 8. 8 records. So here 4, 4, like 4 zeros, 4 ones, then 2 by 2. Can you see 2 zeros, 2 ones, 2 zeros, 2 ones, then 0 1 0 1 0 1 0 1. So there's a pattern to fill this input table. And here can you see there are 4 records, right? 4 inputs, sorry. Can you see here there are 4 inputs, A, B, C, D. That means 2 to the power 4, there will be 16 records. So here 8 zeros, 8 ones, 4 zeros, 4 ones, 4 zeros, 4 ones, 2 zeros, 2 ones, 2 zeros, 2 ones, 2 zeros, 2 ones, like that. And then last column, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 1. So there's a pattern to fill this. So this part you have to do before the exam. Then only you look into the circuit and then fill the output column. The output column will be different, the questions, right? So a lot of students don't get this properly, right? So we'll see how to fill this one. So in the first scenario, let me run this. Both inputs are 0. So can you see? No light. So it should be, that means the output should become 0. And then I'm making B as 1. Still no light. And then I will make only A as 1. Still no output. But if I make both, yes, there is a light. So you can fill your table while you are doing this, because we have the MM logic, so we can easily try this and see. Let me show the table. So it will looks like this. Okay. Hope you understand, right? So let me go with the second circuit where they have only 2 AND gates. Let me quickly do that. Okay, so let me name. Yeah, let me name this. This is A, and this is B, and this is C. Right? Okay. Yeah. 2 AND gates, and yes, we'll run this and see. So in the first scenario, uh, all inputs are 0, so no light. Then only C is having 1, still no output. And if only B is having 1, still no output. And if B and C both 1, still no output. And if only A is 1, only A is 1, no output. And if A and C 1, still no output. And if A and B only, still uh, no output. And if all 3 1, yes, we have some output, right? So the table will look like this. So this is obvious, right? This is having two AND gates. So if 1, 1, then this output will become 1. Again, C also should become 1. Then only 1, 1 again in the AND gate, it will become 1. So there's only one scenario where if all inputs 1, then your output will become 1 because these are two AND gates. So this is obviously in the exam, you don't have MM logic. So you have to do the way I told you. You have to put 1, 1. So your output will become 1. So if C is also 1, okay, so 1 and 1 inputs are 1, or both inputs are 1, so your output will become 1. So that's how you logically do it in the exam because you don't have MM logic there. Okay, third one, it's with the OR gate and AND gate. So same thing we can change. Here it's an AND gate and you can connect with the wires. Yes, we'll run this and see. Okay, all input 0, no output, right? And if I make C as 1, still no output. I am making only B1, still no output, 0 output. And if B and C, okay, then yes, there's the bulb has light. And then I make these zeros and make only A as 1, still no light. And I make A and C 1, okay, yes, there is a light. And I make A and B 1, but C as 0, so no light. And I make all three 1, yes, I can see some light in the bulb, right? Okay, so this is how your circuit will look like. Now see in the last scenario, let me explain in the exam how to do this. So 1, 1, both inputs are 1 here. So it is OR gates. Definitely your output will become 1 because in the OR gate, at least if one input is 1, then your output will become 1. So this will become 1. So again, C is also 1. So in the AND gate, if both inputs are 1, you will get the output as 1 here. Right? So that is how you get this. So let me explain this one. So in this one, A and C only 1. Right? Let's see. A is 1, this is 0, but this is a OR gate. So 1 and 0, your output will become 1. And C is 1, so it is an AND gate, 1, 1 as inputs. So your output will become 1. So that is how you get this particular one. Understood? So that is how in the exam you have to do this because you don't have MM logic there. Okay, let me try the last circuit. We have two OR gates and one AND gate. Yeah, this one OR gate and we'll bring it here. We'll move it like this. And we have another one. We have actually four things and we have AND gate here and we have an OR gate here. Yes. So let me rearrange this. So this is the D. So based on the way you take the inputs, your answers will be bit different. But I think this is the logical way to get it. A, B, C like this. And we have this one. And yeah, okay. So let me connect with the wires. Yeah. So OR gate and gate and again OR gate. So there are 4 inputs, 2 to the power 4. There will be 16 records, right? So we'll run this and see. The first scenario, all inputs are 0. So your output also will become 0. Then only D is 1. No output. Then only C is 1. No output. Then C and D. C and D. Both 1. Yes, we can see a light. And in the next scenario, we'll make again these two like this. Only B is 1. B is 1. Still there is a light. And then B and D. Still we have the light. Then B and C. Yes, we have the light, B and C. And then all these 3. Yes, we have the light. And next one, only A is 1. Still we have the light. And then A and D, we have the light. And then A and C. A and C. Yes, still we have the light. Then A, C, D. Still we have the light. Then A, B, D. A, B, D. Still we have the light. Sorry, in this one, A, B only, sorry. A, B. A, B scenario. A, B, 1. And we have the light also 1. And then we have A, B, D. Again, we have the light. Then when we have A, B, C, still we have the light. And all 4, we have the light. So this is how the table will look like. Can you see? Right? So if I explain the last scenario, all ones, let me explain. 1, 1. So this is a OR gate, you will get the output as 1. Again, 1, 1. This is an AND gate, you will have the output as 1. This is a OR gate, so 1 and 1 will definitely go for 1. Right? So that is how you get this. So let me explain something not scenario. 0, 0. I will take this one with D only 1. 0, 0. So no inputs, all inputs are 0. So output will become 0. And in the AND gate, only D is 1. But this is an AND gate. So your output will become 0. 0, 0. That means for the OR gate, if both inputs are 0, your output will become 0. That is how you get this. Understood? So in the exam, you have to do this and find out what is your output because we don't have logic there, right? Yeah, so that's the end of chapter 5, a bit long one and bit tricky one. A lot of students feel this a bit hard. So please get this into your head properly because logic gates you cannot skip in IT. Even you, if you are doing a degree program or something like that, still this basic knowledge is very important for that, right? So please get this done. If you don't understand, again watch these videos and get the concept right. Okay. So thank you for watching these videos. If you haven't still subscribed my channel, please do subscribe and please do comment. Please add things what I can improve and what you got from the video. Some even share the marks. I'm very happy about those comments. Yeah, so thank you very much.